Guys, I'm getting ready to shower and I have decided that I'm not going to sleep. Oh my god, I've skipped so much that I just went right into things. I don't think that I'm going to be able to upload my video early for members only because it is like after 4 p.m. and this is the first time that I'm vlogging today. I was up all night. I haven't slept today and just suddenly realized like I don't need to try to sleep. I need to try to stay awake because I have therapy tomorrow and I don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule. I don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule. There was some shit going down last night, and I couldn't sleep because of it. Yep, I just had a little bit of caffeine. I'm gonna get in the shower. D came home from school early. E's getting ready to get off the school bus. I have to fucking shower. My hair is disgusting. Wow. Wow, it's a big... Can you see that? I just dropped my phone. Oh my god. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna vlog today, but I'm kind of hyper. Epps went to get me food and I started drinking caffeine, and I think I've kind of like hit a wind, you know what I mean? Like when you don't sleep, sometimes you like hit that wind. I think I've kind of hit a wind. And he was like, why don't you eat and just like try to take a nap? I was like, no, I don't. If I sleep now, I'm gonna be awake when everybody else is asleep. I'm gonna have my fucking sleep schedule completely backwards, and I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. It's 4 p.m. and I haven't even touched Animal Crossing today. Yeah, we'll talk about everything in a little bit, but I just wanted to check in with you guys really quick. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have an early upload today. My early upload may come later tonight, if not earlier tomorrow. I think I'm gonna sit down after I get some good sleep and make a makeup video, just like with getting sick, and then, you know, with everything that I talked about in yesterday's vlog. I am behind on schedule. I am behind on everything that I wanted to do. I'm still a day ahead with my uploads, but I'm behind on everything that I wanted to do. And I'm trying to not kick the shit out of myself for it, but I am. Still am. I still am not being very nice to myself about it, and I'm trying to not panic. I'm trying to not panic. Last night, in an attempt to try to help myself sleep, I like chugged a strawberry seltzer water and ate a bunch of pretzels because it was like the fastest thing, and that shit was like sloshing around in my belly so hard. And I look over, my hips and my knees hurt so fucking bad that I knew the air pressure was really, really high. And I checked my phone and I was right because it was like super fucking cold. It was like 8 or 9 degrees. And I looked over at Winnie because I'm feeling it. She's a 10-year-old small dog. She's a 10-year-old Chihuahua. And they have really bad joint pains. And I'm looking over at her and I'm like, bitch, I'm feeling it. I fucking know your ass is feeling it. And I'm looking at her and she's looking at me and we're just going through it together. It was awful. It was awful. We'll talk about everything. We'll talk about everything in a little bit. I just want to talk... I just wanted to check in with you guys really quick. Guys, it's almost 6 and I can still see the sun. We're getting closer to longer days. I can't breathe. Bitch, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not struggling. My wig just scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Okay, I just got out. My phone is blinding the shit out of me. I have a question before we get into what I wanted to talk about. Has anybody ever taken Topamax or like any like off-brand or name brand or whatever of it and broken out? I don't usually break out unless it's like around the time that I'm gonna start my period. And right now on my face right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see. Probably more if I count. Now, not like if I sit here and pick. Now the thing is, I haven't had any migraines since probably the second day that I've been on it. A couple of zits versus, you know, absolutely horrific migraines every day. I think it's worth it. I'm just wondering if I'm I mean, I've never had a fucking, you know, unique experience before in my life, so I can't be alone in that. I mean, I do see my psychiatrist next week. It could also be that I'm supposed to start my period next week. I'm fucking losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind. All right, so just so you know, the lightheartedness of this video is, or what I'm about to talk about, everything does work out in the end. Everything does work out in the end. This is just what I was dealing with this morning. I'm just telling you because I was dealing with it this morning and I haven't slept yet. And the only fucking reason that I am sitting here like slightly chipper right now is because I have had a zero sugar monster and I have watched a fuck ton of Jenna Marbles videos today. So last night I get a text message from my sister, who always seems to be the one that texts me when something bad happens or when we think something bad has happened. I don't know why. She's always the one that like is the bringer of fucking bad news. I don't know if it's because she pays more attention than anyone else. I don't know what it is, but last night I'm sitting in bed and I get a text message from her and it's a screenshot of a Facebook profile that is a mutual friend of ours. And I don't just mean like a Facebook mutual friend, because obviously, yeah, but like a friend that we have mutually had since junior high. God, I'm still fucking struggling to breathe, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you guys know this, and I don't care if you know this about me, but I failed 8th grade. And I went all the way from 8th grade until I dropped out in 11th grade in the same class as my little sister. I did, and we had the same group of friends. We did. So we were friends with this same guy, and it's a message on his wall from his mom saying, has anybody seen him? I can't find him. I don't have an iPhone. I can't track his phone, yada yada. So I spent the entire fucking night refreshing his Facebook page, looking for an update from his mom, you know, just fucking gritting my teeth. Like, I can't do this right now. Like, bitch, I can't fucking do this right now. I need the universe to throw me a fucking bone. Okay, I can't do it. You guys will see the vlog that I posted today. Why? Oh my god, that zit is driving me nuts. It's driving me fucking nuts. Should I pop it? Should I put a star patch on it? Anyways, about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm starting to drift off, and I kind of like shake out of my sleep and I refresh it one more time, and there's another comment on it, and it's from her, and she said that she had made contact with him and he was okay and that he would be home soon. And then around 10 a.m. Meanwhile, this entire time I'm like I'm trying to figure out like I'm telling my sister, I'm like, we can go out and we can search the highway, because his mom, I don't know how it is in other parts of the world, but in the US, if you are a grown fucking adult, they won't, and you go missing, they won't look for you for 72 hours. You have the right to walk away from your life and just drop everything and not be found. You have the right to walk away from your life. And so if an adult, if you are over the age of 18 and you go missing, they assume that you went willingly, freely, and you're perfectly fine for up to 72 hours, and that you'll most likely return. So she was like calling the police. His brothers were like trying to find his phone and everything, and it kept going to voicemail. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like fucking flipping out. I was like, you know what, if we went out, I saw my sister, I was like, you know what, if we went out and like something happened, like he veered off the highway, we would be able to see his headlights, and all I could think about was the fact that it was like 8 degrees outside and like all this shit. And he updated everybody around 10 a.m. that he had a, I don't know, like I tried to kind of piece the status together, but he said that he did have a small accident and did end up in the hospital and had just not communicated with anybody and didn't have his wallet. So the hospital didn't know who he was or who to get a hold of. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is that he's okay. I'm trying not to blame 2024 because, guys, I love the earth. The earth, guys, the earth provides for us everything that we need to stay alive. And the year is a result of us spinning around the sun. And I don't blame the earth and the sun and the moon for just life happening. And my heart couldn't handle it. And I know that that's selfish, but we couldn't have asked for a better outcome. And about 11 a.m. shows up and Epps is like, I'm gonna go get you lunch, and I would really, really, really very much love it if you would try to take a nap, because this is just, you need to get a little bit of sleep. You haven't slept yet. And I was like, I have therapy tomorrow and I'm gonna completely fuck up my sleep cycle if I do that. So I have just opted to stay awake. I've kind of done this thing where I've swung wildly between, I can stay awake and I don't know if I can do this. I can stay awake and I don't know if I can do this. So I've kind of had a hard time vlogging today, but I'm doing the best that I can. Anyway, my God, guys, listen. This morning, if anybody else uses Chime, you know that every morning they text you and they tell you your account balance. And for some reason, once it gets below a certain point, they stop sending you an emoji with your good morning, which to me just sounds it feels a little passive aggressive. It feels a little mean. Like, oh, I don't get a little, like, flower, whatever emoji beside my good morning because my balance is 1 cent. Like, literally. Like, this morning, I got a text from them that said my balance was 0.01. And I screenshot it and I put it on my Instagram story. Which, by the way, guys, it's okay. Our Chime account is an account that we put money in to pay bills, and it basically just sits empty unless we put money in it to pay bills. So most of the time, that's what it looks like. But listen, I screenshotted it and I put it on my Instagram story with this song, Great Day to Be Alive by Travis Tritt. And then I was just sitting here, guys, it's 7 p.m. I'm feeling fucking delusional. And I'm like, oh my God. The amount of people that follow me that are not from America, they're not American, and they're probably like, what the fuck is this? It's violently American. It's violently American. Is Travis Tritt an international sensation? Is he, like, known, like, all over the world? Or is he, like, only big in the U.S.? Like, is he, like, where's he big? Like, where's everybody know him from? Because I just feel like this is the type of shit that only people in the U.S. like. And maybe some parts of Canada. You know what I mean? Like the southern part of Canada. The part of Canada that I can throw a rock and hit. That part of Canada. What parts of the world is Travis Tritt popular in? Travis Tritt is the 361st most popular all-time music artist. So somebody's got to know about him somewhere. Well, anyways, I did have a good cackle because I was like, oh my God. My analytics tell me that yes, most of your viewers are in the U.S., but there's lots and lots and lots other places, and they're probably like, bitch, what the fuck is this? I, like, made sure, you know how, like, when you put a song on your Instagram story, you can include the lyrics or include the album cover, or, like, not have anything at all. I put the album cover on there because he has this just absolutely beautiful late 80s, early 90s mullet. Don't look at my forehead, okay? I haven't slept. Oh my God. I look like Tyler Oakley. I'm sorry. Full offense, Tyler Oakley. I look like Tyler Oakley right now. I'm just getting to the point where I'm delusional from no sleep. I'm just getting to the point where this is what I'm finding entertainment. This is my entertainment right now. Just to the point that this is what I'm finding entertaining. This is my entertainment. I'm fighting the urge to go downstairs and bother my kids, and I feel like I'm doing pretty fucking well with it. This is a sandwich that I made with groceries that I bought with Google AdSense money. It's a physical representation of my YouTube labor. I'm on a lot of sleeping medication. It didn't work. I didn't get all my sleeps out, and I'm feeling a little delusional. And also, I've had to refilm this like 8 times because my cat, she was like fully and completely fucking prepared to like physically fight me for this sandwich. And I was like, listen, bitch, I really don't think it's gonna be that great. Like, this turkey, I'm like 99.8% sure it's not real, and the cheese is not looking that wonderful. So, like, back off on all levels. Like, back the fuck off. I couldn't remember my chapstick. I couldn't remember it. I didn't remember my chapstick, and we are a little bit early for therapy, guys. My morning can go to hell. I am parked, like, literally directly in front of my therapist's office. So I couldn't put you on the steering wheel like I normally do. So you're, like, buried. So that nobody, like, walks by or looks out the window or whatever and, like, sees my camera. I thought about letting my natural nails grow out, and then I saw them in the sun. And now I'm like, maybe not. You're looking kind of rough. I don't know if I have it in me to put up with it. Guys, my life kind of feels like it's falling apart. And now I kind of feel like I need to take the day to reset. I need to take the day to reset. We're going to take the day to re-fucking-set. So I didn't sleep yesterday, which you guys are well aware of because it's the end of this fucking vlog. And I made it until 8 o'clock last night before taking sleeping medication. Finally fucking fall asleep. I finally fall asleep. I wake up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so refreshed. I feel so much better. Oh my God, this is so great. This is so wonderful. Roll over. Look at the time. I roll over, I look at the time, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like a fucking spring chicken. I feel like a fucking, like, refreshed little spring rabbit. Oh my God, I'm coming out of hibernation. Like, I can take on the world. I can fight anything. I could lift a fucking school bus full of children. It's 10. I only slept 2 fucking hours. So, I did end up falling back asleep. But when I fell back asleep, I only slept until midnight. So at like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, I swear to God, I go downstairs. I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm hungry. I go downstairs and make my pathetic turkey sandwich. I'm like, I can't sleep because I'm hungry. Guys, I can't sleep when I'm hungry. You say what you want about me, say what you will, and I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I can't sleep if I'm hungry. It's like all I can fucking focus on. So I go downstairs and I make my turkey sandwich and I eat it. I swear to God, the sound of my own, like, mouth breathing was, like, keeping me awake. I swear to God it was. I swear to God, I kept shaking myself awake by how loud I was being, like, the sound of my own fucking breathing. I don't know what it was, because I'm not used to it. Because that's just, I'm used to breathing out of my nose. I'm used to, like, the amount of times in my life that I've woken up with a fucking bloody nose, where I exclusively breathe out of my nose, but because my nose has been fucking clogged for like 2 months now, so I've been breathing out of my mouth, and my body has just, like, not adjusted to this. So I kept waking up and being like, what the fuck is that? Oh, bitch, it's you. Oh, stupid, it's you. So I rolled around. Guys, I had an alarm set for 7. I'm like, listen, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to film a get ready with me to go to therapy video. You're right. I think I'm just grouchy. You think? You think I'm just having a bad start to my day? You think I'm just having a bad start to my day? Because I think I might just be having a bad start to my day. Well, it's a good fucking thing I'm outside of my therapist's office. Also, I should probably drink a little bit of caffeine. Oh my God, on the way here, guys, on the way here, I got stuck behind the garbage truck. And I'm sitting here like, oh, and it was my fucking fault. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to turn this way because then I won't have to deal with traffic. And then in turning that way, I had to deal with the garbage truck. So then we get to the light and I'm like, oh man, I'm going to turn this way so that I can get out from behind him, even though I wanted to go straight. Well, turns out they were turning that way and I could have kept going straight. But I couldn't get my blinker to shut off. You know how you turn it this way and it goes that way, and turn it this way and it goes that way. Well, I kept trying to get it to go to the middle so it wouldn't say that I was going either way, and it wouldn't stop. So I'm like accidentally flipping my fucking my turn signal both directions and accidentally turning my fucking my headlights, like high beams, on and off. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't let there be any fucking cops around. I'm going to get a ticket. They're going to pull me over. They're going to be like, this bitch is a fucking 12-year-old that stole a car. What are they doing with the blinker? What are they doing with the fucking headlights? Hooker, I'm trying to figure out how to turn the fucking blinker off because the garbage man he's not going straight. He's turning to the right. Yeah, to the right. All right. I gotta get some caffeine in me. And I gotta stop spiraling. Sorry, I wanted to end my vlog like an hour and a half ago, but I've been arguing with several family members of mine. I wanted to use the time that Epps was at the gym to sit here and do my makeup and film myself, but I've been arguing with my family because I asked them, like, I'm not going to be making it out home until probably like around Easter time, which isn't that far away. It's in March this year. I do believe it's like March 31st. I've been arguing with my family because I have a lot of little boys' clothes that I need to get out of this house. However, I don't want to put them on Facebook Marketplace for free because the last time that I put something on Facebook Marketplace for free, I had like, ow. I had like multiple people like be really, really rude to me. And I was like, I don't want to deal with that again. Like, I thought it would be like really easy, like cut and run. Hey, this is free. Just come get it. No, people were like really mean and really rude and like super insane about it. So I was like, hey, if anybody's going to be like in the area before Easter, let me know and I'll meet up with you somewhere. And I've got these bags. You don't have to take all of them at one time. And Grandma said that she would take them to the church or the fire department or take them over to the restaurant and just put like a sign for free. And whoever wants them can take them. And my God, if I was not met with, that they're just going to turn around and sell those. I don't give a fuck. Once they're out of this house, they're no longer my property and I don't care what happens to them. I don't care what happens to them. I'm not donating them to Goodwill because I want somebody to have them for free and I don't want them behind a paywall. But also at the same time, what happens to them once they're out of this house is not any of my business. And honestly, if somebody takes them and they sell them, then they probably needed the money. If they go through the effort for that, they probably needed the money, to be honest. It's kind of like whenever somebody, when you hand somebody $5 at the stoplight and somebody's like, oh my God, they're going to use that to buy drugs. Drugs for $5 in this economy? Anyways, I've been arguing with my families. I actually had one of them say, that's just going to end up being somebody's oil rag. Or it could end up clothing somebody's baby. Or it could end up buying somebody's groceries for the week. I don't know. All I know is I have a lot of fucking clothes. I have a lot of fucking clothes in my house that don't need to be here anymore. And I'm sick of arguing with you bitches about it. I've wasted enough time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I think I'm going to film a makeup video. Yeah. I think I'm gonna film a makeup video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.